For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 8 of Season 2 at Oviedo. Today we will face Barcelona for the very first time. We have Osasuna in the league, followed by Almeria in the Cup, a game that we will almost certainly win. It's the first of 2 legs as well, so I'm going to play a complete rotation side against Almeria there to ensure that my strongest 11 is available for the final game in October, which is against, of course, Barcelona, and it's being played away from home too. So, a game at the Nou Camp, and hopefully we can come away with a decent result. We currently find ourselves in 5th place in La Liga, with 3 straight draws in the last episode behind us at the minute, form-wise, so I'd like to improve upon that today. Just a win against Osasuna would equal it, and then anything I can get against Barcelona is a bonus. And obviously I'd like to get a victory against Almeria, but I will be playing a heavily rotated side to ensure that everybody's fully fit for my first team to play in that game against Barca. But everybody's fit here to play against Osasuna. Obviously, we're missing Joaquin Correa through injury, and Lato is stepping in at left-back for Varela, who's also injured. So, a couple of alterations, but hopefully the side should still be strong enough to get the victory here. We'll have to wait and see. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too for more, and let's go. Deal with the throw. Lato will get that inside there to Villalba. Quickly a bit on its way to Pineda. Sailor holds that up well, and we'll get it back to him here. Oh, and he's got the space. He will finish that. No, he won't. Robles with the save, and Clerc stops it from going out for a corner as well. I was certain that Heseli was going to bury that. That was supposed to go to the right back there, Femenia, and I've just quite literally thrown possession away. I don't know what they're doing there, though, with that defender. That was odd. Ortiz, this time we will throw it back to Kiko Femenia. There we go. That wasn't meant for you. Okay, some of my passes going astray in this game so far, but Heselu's gotten the turn on the defender. Will he finish this time? No, Robles again with the save, and Alex clears away. Pinning them in here in the opening stages, though. They are playing 5 at the back, Osasuna, so they're very defensive. I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to break them down throughout the majority of the game, but we've had the better of the opening few moments at least. Now they're on the counter-attack, and actually, I'm in trouble here on the counter. Oh, there we go. Kiko Femenia gets back to put the defender, or put the attacker off, sorry. But I don't know why that was a foul. All I did was try and shoulder barge him, flicked on and headed away by Jorge, but Garcia knocks it down to Raul. Garcia around the corner there to Kanan, or Kodro, who's turned well. And good footwork from him, and the shot comes in, it's blocked, and we won't work it away. Raul again, Pineda, can't get it off him. He's holding me off there, and the strike was headed towards the top corner, and Casillas saves. Well, end-to-end opening in the beginning 15 minutes of this game, but so far, no goals. It's Clerc on the run down the left. Oh, it's a good cross. I'm not sure whether that was deflected. Oh, it squeezed in as well. Did that cross take a deflection? It seemed to take a really weird looping trajectory. I'll have a look at it. Yeah, it did, and it actually dropped straight to the man, who's then drilled it through the defender and the keeper. To give them an early 1-0 lead. After all the domination in the opening 10 minutes from us at the other end, they've gone and taken the lead. Great. Ortiz to Kiko Femenia. Go to Ortiz again. No, we won't. Apparently not. Game didn't want to pass to him. Galdamels will find Villalba, who will look for Heselu. Stolen off the defender. I can't believe that their keeper is making so many saves from Heselu already in this game. I'm trying to flick that on. It's dropped to Pineda, who can't get his shot off, but the referee will give a penalty. Heselu will have his best possible opportunity here from the spot to give us the lead. I don't know whether that's a pen, though. I just tried to volley it home, and he's just run into me, I guess. I don't really see that as a foul, to be honest. Heselu steps up. I'll go down the middle. Oh, and the keeper thought about staying there, but didn't. It's 1-1 in the 23rd minute. Going to have to take someone off injured here. He got destroyed by Sergio Leone. You'll see, I tackled him, and then he's just gone straight through the back of me, and he's in so much pain there. He was in so much pain. He was writhing around on the floor in absolute agony. Ortiz is going to have to come off. Now let's bring on Caicedo. Lovrencic has just been underperforming this season, so I'm going to give the other players in the squad the chance to step up to the plate and try and take that first team spot off him. But it was a horrendous tackle, a borderline red card. It was that bad. As we had got 2 injuries in yesterday's episode, and another one to start off in the opening half an hour of today's as well. I really hope that this isn't going to become a trend for us here in our first season in La Liga, because it could drastically affect our chances of qualifying for Europe if we keep losing first-team players left, right and centre. Oh, nicely played around the corner, and they're in here. Good save by Casillas. Nearly taking a 2-1 lead there, Osasuna. They've lost 4 in a row, apparently, according to the commentary. We've drawn 3 in a row by the scoreline that the game is currently sat at, by a goal to, or a goal each. I was going to say by a goal to nil, but you can't draw a game by a goal to nil. I've no idea what my brain was doing there. Here come Osasuna on the attack again, though. Sergio Leone twisting one way, then the other. I can't cope with the change of direction, but he shoots wide this time around. Nearly half-time. We are level still. Nicely pulled back to Fausto Tienza. Oh, and works back into Berenguer as well. Cross here to... Oh, I don't know who that was. I couldn't quite read his name in time, but that's a lovely shot into the top corner. There was no power on that whatsoever. Imanol Garcia gives Osasuna a 2-1 lead. That just floated ever so gently towards the top corner, and Casillas couldn't get near it. I'm kind of baffled there, because there was no power on that. It was just pure placement, I guess, that beat the keeper. But it just... I mean, yeah, okay, pure placement. But still, wow. They've lost 4 in a row, Osasuna, and now they're 2-1 up here against a side that's in the European spots. I was going to say we were looking like a 4th 1-1 draw in a row, but we can't do that now because we're behind. Can we, though, rescue just a 4th draw in general in a row by equalising here and getting a 2-2 scoreline? Free kick for Osasuna. 7 minutes to go. Oh, he's gone for the shot. Why? Why would you do that in that situation? Waste some time, lads. Clearly, you're not having the best of run of form. So just waste time and ensure that you get the result. Is there lack of composure there in situations like that going to end up costing them at the end of the game? We'll find out. Kiko Femenia into Caicedo. This is now, though, where their 5 at the back formation really comes into its own, because I'm struggling to break them down. Oh, and they nearly threaded through. Caicedo, though, who's actually picked up the ball again here. We'll get it around the corner there, looking for Villalba. And, oh, I just can't. There's too many people back here. I can't thread the passes through that I need to end up with the chances on goal. They're just getting desperate defensively, but they're working so far. There goes the final whistle. It's a 2-1 defeat against Osasuna at home. When we got a win against Sevilla on the opening day, in the manner in which we got it, I was quietly confident of having a successful season. And we started this season very strongly, but the past 4 games haven't been good enough. We've been dropping points left, right and centre, not performing, and this season might become more difficult than we'd initially hoped. Ortiz is out for 5 months with a broken tailbone. Can't quite believe my luck right now with injuries. That's 3 first-team players now out long-term with injuries. I'll take Ortiz off the bench and put Vitti in. I could put Wolf in, but I'll leave it for now. And we're going to head now into the game against Almeria and try, with a weakened side, get ourselves a result in the Copa del Rey before somehow we have to work the courage to go away and play Barcelona. Caicedo to Lovrencic, filling in at left back because of injuries elsewhere in the squad. Figueira in there to Wolf. This is his first game in a Oviedo shirt. He does have 4-star skills, Wolf, so it could be quite handy in that cam role, but unfortunately I haven't been able to create anything so far in the opening 10 minutes or so. It's a very heavily rotated side. In fact, I'll show you it now so you can see it. Pereira up top. We've got Hurtado in goal. Lovrencic, Wilkinson, Retsos, Lewis, Vitti, Sanchez, Figueira, Caicedo, Wolf, and then Jonathan Pereira, as we mentioned, in the striking role. So it should be strong enough to get a decent result here against Almeria. To be fair, I'd probably take a draw with the fixture list as it is right now, and the fact that we obviously stand the chance to increase whatever advantage we get here, or just get an advantage in general if we don't end up winning, to go through in that second leg, which comes in a month's time. But I'm hoping that the youngsters here can kind of give me something to think about with regards to first team places, because obviously the first team haven't been performing that well of late, although it's more me performing with them that hasn't been going that well of late. And maybe, if they put in some good performances, they might stand themselves the chance of getting in with a shout of a first-team start sooner rather than later. But at present, I'm happy to continue with the first team as it is, but I do need players in that first team to start stepping up to the plate. And if someone here in this game has an extremely good performance, then I might consider starting them against Barcelona. But for now, we'll stay at 0-0 after 19 minutes with nothing really much created by either team. Pozo in there to Aziz. Nice tackle by Retsos and the ball will drop free. Ball from around the corner there into Figuera. Jonathan Pereira was making the run. I just need to time the pass right. And he could be in. Jonathan Pereira. Oh, can't keep the shot down. I didn't put much power on that, but he still blazed it well high and wide. Great turn inside, but it's just not good enough, is it? Great ball down the line by Mota to Puertas. Cutting inside. Kie with the turn back to Puertas. Strike and a half from the Almeria man, but wide of the target. No real quality in this game whatsoever. I'd be happy to grind out a 0-0 with this youth side right now, because I was hoping things might fall in my favour and, you know, individuals would step up to the plate. But so far, no one's really done that. It's been a very scrappy, very poor early round cup game. Right, Sanchez, we got that in there to Figuera, around to Wolf. Arriving there is Lovrencic. He might be able to do something, but his shot is blocked by Aziz, and it will be 0-0 at half-time. Corner for Almeria to come in from Fidel. Drilled in hard and low, but Wolf heads away. And as far as Isidoro, could have shot there, but decided against it. Trujillo into Diamanca. I just can't seem to get the ball off Almeria at the minute. So, perfectly weighted cross. And Hurtado makes a good, smart save. Man at the back post very nearly, giving them the 1-0 lead there. Puertas will put in the corner from this side this time around. Again, towards that near post, and the header comes in for a second time. But Hurtado, this time of asking, is able to claim the ball and hold on to it. Fidel through the gap. Just managed to get a toe in, but Puertas did the same. Wilkinson out to Caicedo. Forward into Aguirre, who's just come on as a substitute here in this second half. Ed Lewis has been moved from right back up to centre mid, as I brought on Fernandez on the right hand side of defence. Vitti here will actually play that back inside looking for Figuera, but the quality of pass is just beyond poor. And that's what we've missed in this game. It's just that little bit of quality. Not necessarily world-class players, but I think my kind of mid-60s and under players just aren't quite cutting the mustard in this second season. They did okay in the first year, but they're just not quite good enough right now. Or maybe it's just the fact that I'm getting more and more used to playing with players that are in the early to mid-70s, and I'm not quite as effective with these lower rated players as I used to be. That might genuinely be a reason for it as well. Pereira's got a good turn on there. I'll actually try and play that inside. Slightly overplaying here, but we'll get this to Caicedo. He'll let fly, and Casto makes a good save. 10 minutes to go. Still looking for the goal to give us a lead in this first leg. Headed on. Pereira chests it down and then gets stuck behind someone. And I can't... Why is he shot? Well, that was an odd decision. Anyway, and the crowd were like, ooh, as if that was ever going to go in. Lovrencic here to Caicedo. There's 7 minutes to go. Pretty sure we're going to end at 0-0 here unless something drastic happens in the final few moments. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen unless Vitti, Aguirre, here's Pereira. Touch is terrible. Yep, doesn't look like it's going to happen. Guardo into Fernandez. Aguirre, nicely done. Fernandez in the position to actually maybe give us the lead right at the very end. And Pereira, no, good save. Who's going to win that header? The defender. Not quite tall enough. Aguirre with the whip. Underneath this is Aguado. Pozo is headed. I'm trying to get rid of it. Give me someone to have a shot, please. Caicedo under control. Shot blocked. Cleared away. And that's probably going to be full time. Those last few highlights sum up the game. Incredibly scrappy. No quality. No goals. A 0-0 draw in the first leg against... Wow. And the fact that there are that little in the way of highlights as well. That will be a 0-0 draw in the first leg. Barcelona next. Yay! Turns that inside there to Villalba. A bit of space for Pineda to run into. I squeeze that to Haselu. It's Galdamez, in fact. And Galdamez and Pineda link up well. The two centre mids doing well there. Barcelona not starting their strongest 11 here against me. you'll be able to tell from the player ratings screen just how weak a side it is. Suarez in goal, don't know who that is. Lucas Digne, Umtiti, Gerard Piqué and Perdomo, don't know who that is, at right back. Busquets, Sergio Roberto and Sergi Samper in the midfield, with Kamara, again, not sure, Luis Suarez and Christian Teo as their front three. Barcelona are not threatened by me at all. So we will find out whether that's a mistake or whether they're just going to pile drive me aside the way that Osasuna did and the way that Real Madrid did and give me another defeat this year in the league. Kike Femenia is actually playing at right mid in this game as well due to injuries, and Jose Fernandez, who came on as a substitute in the last game, is now starting at right back. So Femenia, who can play at right mid, is playing on the right hand side of my midfield, so defensive look to my midfield on the right hand side, but hopefully we should be able to deal with the second string Barcelona players that are involved in this starting lineup from them, but I didn't see who was on their bench, so they could quite possibly just bring like Messi and Neymar off the bench and then destroy me, so I won't take anything for granted the way that they have. Villalba with a shot well blocked by Umtiti. To be fair, the defence is still pretty strong. Heselu will turn, get the shot, it's blocked. Get this inside there to Galdamez. He will volley that and score a worldie. Galdamez with a great goal to give us a 1-0 lead at the Camp Nou, or El Libertador as it is, because it's not licensed on FIFA 17 unfortunately, but a hell of a hit to give us a 1-0 lead here. Whether the keeper could have gotten to that, I'm not sure. It's not the best of angles for it, to be completely honest. Would like another one. There we go. Did he see it late? No. Had to wait maybe for a touch off Villalba, but flies into the back of the net. We lead against Barcelona. Dio ahead of Galdamez. This ball inside, and to be fair, Video's gone again, and Villalba's there in support again, and Heselu needs to make the right run, which he didn't really do, and it's a poor ball. Luca Digne doesn't deal with it though. Sergio Roberto having to come across on the cover. Orbalan Pineda into Villalba, who shoots, and it's blocked by Perdomo. We'll have a corner. How am I being more dominant here against Barcelona? Oh, header from Pineda! I didn't even think he was going to win that, and he's powered it into the back of the net. Barcelona play a really weak side against me, and it looks like it could be a hell of a mistake. No wonder they're where they are in the league this season. If this is the sort of team they're putting out on a frequent basis, a side in Oviedo that in all competitions has drawn 4 and lost 1 in the last 5 is now 2-0 up away from home against Barcelona inside 20 minutes. You're not wrong, Alan Smith. He just said, I really can't believe this, Martin. I really can't believe it either. They might be able to get one back here. Luis, wow, what a goal that would have been. But Iker Casillas with the save. Corner for Barca. Kamara to take it. Are they going to get one back here? That should be keepers. And he is. Why he's punched that, I'm not sure. We'll complete the clearance with Villalba. And it'll stay at 2-0. Nice tackle by Pineda. Into Villalba first, then to Heselu, and Heselu's in for 3. What's happening? I don't know where this performance has come from. It's not even a good performance. They're just not very good, this Barcelona side. Let's have a look. No rating on Suarez, so I don't know how good he is, or Perdomo. Piqué's 87. No rating for Luca Digne either, which is strange, or Sergio Roberto. Why am I not getting ratings for these guys? Teo, not given a rating either. I mean, I don't know who these random guys are, but I'm lost for words. I'm genuinely speechless that we can lose to Osasuna. We can draw 4 games in all competitions, including one against Almeria, who were a league below. And then we're 3-0 up inside half an hour away from home against Barcelona, even though they're playing kids. Here comes Lionel Messi at half-time. It may be too little too late, but if anyone can turn the game around, it's the little Argentinian. Let's see what happens in this second half now. Kamara racing around the outside. Oh, he's picked out Sergi Samper, who has fluffed his lines. Messi waiting for the ball to be played across to him there to probably whip it into the bottom corner. Look at Lionel Messi in the bottom right if he appears in screen. There you go. If he'd have just played it to him, Messi certainly would have scored. But nope, stays at 3-0. They've had 60% possession, but they're not doing anything with it. Luca Digne into Sergio Busquets. Down the line to Neymar, who has now come on here. So they do now have MSN up top, but they also have a 3-0 deficit and no goals on the scoreline. And barely any shots on target as well. Iker Casillas hasn't really been tested all of their efforts seem to have either been wide or off the bar, as we saw with Luis Suarez's header from the previous corner. Sergio Busquets plays through Leo Messi here. He'll just get bumped off by Jorge Sainz, although he's raced away from me now. The pace of Leo Messi is quite high, isn't it? Let's see if we can close him down. No, Sergi Samper gets the ball played into him there. Good cross. Orban Pineda, though, comes back to put the header in. It'll be a corner for Barca. Neymar to take it. And it's, well, drilled to Luis Suarez, helped on its way, looking for Messi. I can't get rid of it. Messi, good save by Iker Casillas. Now we'll get rid of it. And it'll stay at 3-0. 25 minutes to go. Time running out here for Barcelona. Busquets. Well, the obvious ball there is Neymar, and he's played him in. Well, there's not enough time for Barca to score 3 goals here, even if they do score from this move. Neymar dinks that in. Suarez's header is easy for Casillas to claim. If he'd have played that on the floor, then Suarez could have used his feet and just drilled it into the bottom corner. But played the wrong ball there, Neymar. And Barcelona played the wrong side here in this game. And it's going to cost them all 3 points. I don't know where they are in the league after our defeat against Osasuna. But we dropped down to about 8th or 9th, I think, before this game. But hopefully this set of 3 points will shoot us back towards the European spots. I'm in poor form, all told, but somehow we've managed to get a 3-0 win against Barcelona, even though, to be fair, they played for a half with Messi, Suarez and Neymar on the pitch and still didn't do anything against me. So I don't know what to make of that. You guys will have to make your own conclusions, but that is taking us swiftly through the month of October. We are now, or will be now, into November, but that win has moved us back up into 5th. Still extremely tight in that midfield, from like 3rd down to 13th, which is where Barcelona find themselves now, is only 5 points. But for now, we are back in the European spots. Real Madrid still continuing to win, although they have now lost one, interestingly. But still 3 points clear of anybody else, and then Atleti are 5 points clear of anybody else. So it appears it might be a 2-horse race at the top of the table, but things could change. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more. I'll see you next time.